Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Angels attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, sometimes you just have those games where no matter what you do, nothing works. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning in his last start, so hopefully that train wreck is over and he's on to bigger and better things in this one. Stepping into the box, Brian Roberts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Eddie Murray. He went deep last night twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into center field, line drive base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the
swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Anderson, but he'll have to play this one off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Robinson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Anderson will take care of this one to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Alex Cobb gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And he got him. Set to get his day started, David Fletcher. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 258 the average to begin play. 5 homers, 9 driven in. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Cobb comes set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Angels strand one. They're down 1-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Mancini.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Well, as mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Halos have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one. The Halos had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Gentleman's ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Salmon backing up on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
In now for the O's, Austin Wynns. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Simmons calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And now for the Angels, Garrett Anderson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Garrett Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. Popped up. Robinson in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Tim Salmon.
Digging in, Tim Salmon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Cobb into the windup. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Salmon hits a little over the 270 mark. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the year, Salmon enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nick Markakis.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Into the box, Eddie Murray. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ripken has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Brooks Robinson. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey!
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And right into the shift. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Fouled away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order?
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run for Jason Castro. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Henry Taveras. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Henry Taveras.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Cobb into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ripken will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. 1-0 the count. Santander, a runner at second with 1 away. High pop-up. Castro is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in, Austin wins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Salmon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is line to left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Anderson. Cobb looks in. First pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Standing in, Eddie Murray. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Murray.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pops this one up. Salmon's coming in for it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And
all right, thanks, Heidi.
Angels, the designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
First delivery to him on the way. Tommy La Stella is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Count even at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Tim Salmon.
So coming to the plate, Tim Salmon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Next to the Angels, the catcher, Castro.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Matt Kelsey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Matt Kelsey.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Number 25, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate, Austin wins. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready now, Henry Taveras. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Ripken backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Cobb's ready. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Striding in, Nick Markakis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Murray, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Fletcher is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it's still 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So striding forward now, Garrett Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Cobb gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Striding into the box, Brooks Robinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
5, Brooks Robinson.
From the stretch. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball 1. The Angels entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Three and 0 now. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Anthony Santander is on deck. pulled high in the air out to left field. Anderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Too high, and it's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And that's over. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
No touchdown.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Out into right center. Well hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Austin Wins, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Brian Roberts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
In now, Nick Markakis, and he fouls this one off. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles are on top 5-1. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that counts.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At At the plate now, Tim Salmon. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Henry Taveras, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now the relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in now, Henry Taveras, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Tanner Scott is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First offering on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Shot down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Murray in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
The third baseman, Anthony.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Scott is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
To second for one. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Eddie Murray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready for another shot now. Brooks Robinson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Noah Ramirez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Trey Mancini will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Orioles leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Michael Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. To first. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
So the Angels down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Cobb earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Michael Givens hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.